The Strait of Malacca is a narrow passage of water, but its importance cannot be overstated. It lies between the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian island of Sumatra, forming a natural boundary. It's a crucial shipping lane connecting the Indian Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, facilitating international maritime trade. The strait is a lifeline for global trade, seeing the passage of goods, oil, and other vital resources daily. This maritime route holds immense strategic significance, influencing global economic stability. It is a major choke point in global shipping lanes, where any disruption can have far-reaching consequences. This means that a large volume of global trade passes through this narrow strait, making it a bustling maritime corridor. Control over the Malacca Strait gives a country significant geopolitical leverage, impacting regional power dynamics. It impacts energy security and trade dominance, as many nations rely on this route for their energy supplies. The Strait of Malacca's location adds to its importance, being a key transit point in Southeast Asia. It is surrounded by several Southeast Asian nations. These include Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. These countries play a crucial role in ensuring the security of the strait, working together to maintain safe passage. Their cooperation is essential for the smooth functioning of this vital sea lane, which supports global trade and economic stability. China is the world's second-largest economy. It is heavily reliant on the Strait of Malacca. A significant portion of China's energy imports, particularly oil, pass through this strait. This dependence on a single route for its energy needs creates a strategic vulnerability for China. China's economic engine needs a constant flow of energy. Any disruption in the Malacca Strait can severely impact China's energy security. This dependence on the Malacca Strait has been a cause of concern for Chinese policymakers. They recognize the potential risks associated with this reliance. The Malacca Strait is a bottleneck for China's energy imports. A large proportion of China's crude oil imports pass through this narrow strait. This makes China vulnerable to potential blockades or disruptions in the region. China's dependence on the Malacca Strait for its energy security presents a strategic dilemma. The Malacca Strait is a potential choke point. China's rivals could exploit this. This vulnerability keeps Chinese strategists up at night. In a geopolitical crisis, the Strait of Malacca could become a pressure point. Hostile powers could disrupt China's energy supplies. This could cripple its economy. This fear is known as the Malacca Dilemma. China is acutely aware of this vulnerability. It has been actively seeking ways to diversify its energy supply routes. This is where initiatives like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, and the String of Pearls strategy come into play. Section 4. China's countermeasures, charting alternative courses. To mitigate its reliance on the Malacca Strait, China has been investing heavily in alternative routes and partnerships. This strategic move is aimed at ensuring the security and efficiency of its trade and energy supply chains. One such initiative is the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC. This corridor is not just a trade route, but a symbol of the growing economic ties between China and Pakistan. CPEC is a massive infrastructure project. It includes the development of highways, railways, and energy projects, transforming the region's economic landscape. It aims to connect China's western region to the Arabian Sea through Pakistan, providing a direct route for trade and energy imports. The String of Pearls is another strategic initiative by China. This strategy involves establishing a network of ports and military bases across the Indian Ocean. It involves establishing a network of ports and military bases in the Indian Ocean. These ports serve both commercial and strategic purposes. This strategy is seen as a way for China to enhance its influence in the region. By securing these key locations, China aims to protect its maritime interests. It is also a way to secure alternative routes for its energy imports. Diversifying these routes reduces the risk of disruptions. These projects are part of China's larger Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. This ambitious initiative aims to create a vast network of trade routes and infrastructure projects. BRI aims to establish new trade routes and infrastructure networks connecting China to the rest of the world. It is a testament to China's vision of a more interconnected global economy. This reflects China's ambition to reshape global trade dynamics. Through these initiatives, China is positioning itself as a central player in international trade. Section 5. India's strategic play, the necklace of diamonds. India, a rising power in its own right, is also closely watching China's moves in the Indian Ocean. The region is a critical maritime corridor, and control over it can significantly influence global trade and security. In response to China's string of pearls, India has developed its own counter-strategy, the Necklace of Diamonds. This strategy is designed to encircle China's strategic points with India's own network of alliances and bases. This strategy involves India strengthening its naval capabilities and forging strategic partnerships with countries in the Indian Ocean region. These partnerships include joint military exercises and intelligence sharing. India aims to enhance its presence and influence in the Indian Ocean. By establishing a robust naval presence, India seeks to project power and ensure regional stability. It also wants to ensure freedom of navigation and counter China's growing assertiveness. This is crucial for maintaining open sea lanes for international trade. The Malacca dilemma highlights the complexities of geopolitics. Control over this narrow strait is vital for energy supplies and trade routes. It showcases the interplay of energy security, trade routes, and regional rivalries. The Indian Ocean is a theater where these elements converge. This dynamic will continue to shape the strategic landscape of the Indo-Pacific region for years to come. The balance of power in this region is crucial for global stability.